Oakley dokie, welcome back to my Rugrats Search for Reptar playthrough, vintage amazing game. The first level we're going to be tackling is Ice Cream Mountain. Now this is based off of I think it's a Season 2 episode in Rugrats. Slight change on the concept.
I'm taking the kids for ice cream, Deed. This is gonna be great.
So the idea of this one is that we play through the holes as the kids, the babies in the game. Now, the original episode of Ice Cream Mountain was different than this one.
At the end of this majestic golf course stands Ice Cream Mountain. That's where I'm going to get a hole-in-one and win you kids so much ice cream you'll be eating until you're grown-ups. So what if it's never been done before?
We just gotta get the balls in the holes, and we'll get a whole mountain of ice cream. If we all do some, we'll be done in no time.
Yeah, so the concept of this has been changed. Approach the ball to make your golf club appear. Press the left or right buttons to aim. Press triangle to start the golf meter. The meter will move up and down. Press triangle again when it has moved to your desired strength. If your number of swings is higher than the part of the hole, you have to try the hole again. So yeah, there's 9 holes here. The concept of this segment is slightly different than the episode, because the episode was Drew and Stu, Tommy's dad and Angelica's dad, having a competition to try and get the best score in golf, and they sort of leave the kids to it. Oh, come on. Whereas the actual concept of this one is that if you win the Ice Cream Mountain hole, you win all the ice cream. In the episode, it's you win a free game. And the premise of the episode is that the guy that runs the golf course is, for God's sake, the guy that runs the golf course is
now, where's that ice cream?
Boxed in the last hole, so it's impossible to get a hole in one. And the kids, when they're looking for ice cream, go to the Ice Cream Mountain. It's actually made of cardboard. Uncover this and take all the sort of tissue he's like boxed in, and everyone keeps getting hole-in-ones, and it makes him bankrupt. And in order to stop him from going out of business, he says to Stu, "I'll do anything," and then what happens is he gives him loads of ice cream. Whereas in this one, it's like if you win the Ice Cream Mountain, you get loads of ice cream, which is a slight deviation on the concept. Yeah, and that's your trivia for tonight. But again, Rugrats is great. I mean, the episode is basically the grown-ups like fighting. The two brothers, Stu and Drew, or whatever his name is, Drew, I think, arguing over who's better at golf, and while ignoring the kids, which is quite a common theme in Rugrats. The kids go off and do their own thing, and they've got to traverse an entire mini golf course to be able to get to the end. And it's they go over. Like, I think there's this bit where Angelica's bullying them to get the ice cream because clearly she's obviously the bully. And they have to go over this giant gingerbread man that comes out of the floor. And it's like, no, it's an epic adventure for kids. The parents completely ignore what the kids are doing. Like, you know.
Ice Cream Mountain, here I come!
Right, so if you probably noticed, we cycle through the different characters. So the guy there just said about changing the free ice cream policy. Again, that's not something that was in the original, which is interesting, because I remember playing this game more than watching the series.
Want some ice cream?
And my memory of that episode is that they won free ice cream. So, you know, for years it was anyway, until I watched it again. And, you know, it's amazing how the mind plays tricks on you. It's a bit of a Mandela effect thing. Go in. Oh, come on! So, you know, as a golf game, I mean, it's not a standalone golf game, but it just goes to show this game isn't completely based off of one genre. It's not like a platformer, it's just loads of different mini-games, basically. Hole 4. Oh, so I think we play as Phil now, one of the twins. And I don't think these holes actually correspond with holes that are in Ice Cream Mountain, the episode, because I don't think you see many of them. But again, it's a bit creative, you know.
Where's that ice cream, anyways?
You know, it controls pretty well. It's a simple little mini golf game, basically, and a mini golf is a great little concept to play with, because, you know, it's like the fact they're babies, they're playing real golf. It's cool. You know, it's a good laugh. Nothing groundbreaking to write home about. And this guy on the keep hearing repeat stuff is basically trying to dissuade you from winning all his ice cream. He's the guy in the episode that bungs the hole up and stops people from winning the hole-in-one and getting a free game. Yeah, I think it's voiced by the same guy, which is interesting.
You don't want all that ice cream anyway, boy.
Boy. Right, hole 5. I can't remember which hole 5 is. I remember there's most of these are quite easy. There's 9 holes. Each hole has a different song, I think. Here's here's where the windmill comes past. I don't know if the windmill stops you from
I really gotta change that free
getting
ice
the ball
cream
through.
policy.
One other thing that is irritating about this game, I must admit, is that they've got a cycle on the voices in the background and just repeat themselves.
I'm gonna eat the whole ice cream mountain myself.
You have to walk over this trash. Yeah, see, you hear there.
Ice cream mountain myself.
Just repeats and repeats and repeats. It's like flipping Navi in Ocarina of Time. Hello, 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 listen, 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 listen. You know, I think I played this first. So when I came to play Ocarina of Time in the early 2000s, I was like, yeah, you think that's annoying? Try playing Rugrats Search for Reptar. There we go, go on, it goes.
Come again,
Bye-bye. Right, hole 6. I wonder what's hole 6. 6th hole, obviously. Alright, this is the whole tone scale song. It plays in Mirrorland, an episode in this game. It's basically a scale that's used to make it seem like you're in a weird alternate reality world, which ties in with the Saturn being there. It's like it's pulling you in. Right, come on, it's a really irritating hole there. You can get the ball stuck down there for ages if you're not careful. Getting out of there is an absolute nightmare. So I decided to be a bit cleverer and move the ball over here. Now hopefully this goes in, because if you go over par, you have to start the hole again, which is really, really, really annoying. Especially if you take an ages trying to get it round. Oh, no, see. I think it's going to... Yeah. It's deceptively annoyingly hard, this.
I'm getting to Ice Cream Mountain if it takes till nap time.
So I think the idea is to you can batter the golf ball up. Please just hit it at full power and it works. Please. Yeah. See, I don't think it happens. I think I have to do this hole again, because it's just Burke. Or maybe it's that much further forward that it'll just go in.
Now, where's that ice cream?
Come on, come on. It's cool how these kids can actually carry these golf clubs. Right, stay there. Oh, flipping hell. No, that's just completely ridiculous. See what I meant? I didn't actually deliberately try and get this in this flipping pit here. It's like, the idea is it's like being pulled in by the gravity of Saturn, which is quite a clever little concept, I think, really. It's for, right, okay, I'm now at the par anyway, so...
Boy, talk about phlegm.
Annoyingly, I think if I get this in, yeah, it bins me back and kills me off.
This is harder than it looks.
Yes, it is harder than it looks to me. Oh, come on! I don't think you sort of run out of time. I think you just got to keep swinging until you get the hole in, and then it's like, no, lol, sorry. You know, knowing I'm going to fail, you think the game would be nice, and like, oh, seriously. Stop coming down.
Ice cream. How about a nice plastic spider?
Yeah, I think it would just reset now and let me flipping start again. Can I start the hole again? No. No, I can't. Come on. There must be a limited amount of swings you can take before the game just takes pity on you and lets you start again. Right, please. Oh, see, it's just ridiculous. There must be a limited amount of swings before it just goes, that's it, you've had enough. So it's a lot more irritating than I remember it being. Right. No. I think maybe I'm just going to be like... just tap it. Just keep tapping it slightly. No, just the problem is that like I've gone over par. So even if I get it in after like 70 shots, it won't matter because I just get babies crying. So I'm literally at the moment just wasting time. Right, God, I escaped. Thank goodness for that. Doesn't matter though. Because all that's going to happen
Go, little ball, go!
is that I'm going to get to like... It's going to go in at like 14 hits and it's going to be like, where? I have to start the hole again. Oh, dear. See, not a hard game, but it has a few frustrating moments. See, yep, I'm going to start hole 6 again. Is it because Saturn's the 6th planet? Is that how it works? Many vile earthlings munch jam sandwiches. It is the 6th planet, so hole 6 is like Saturn. I know that Saturn's not that colour, but I just thought maybe they've used the concept of a bit hole 6, and the fact there's 9 holes. Because back at this time, Pluto was a planet, there were 9 planets. So maybe they were going for like, oh, hole 6 can be Saturn, because that's the 6th planet. I don't know if they thought about it that much. Maybe not. Cool, right, so I don't want to spend any more time on this hole than I have to.
This is harder than it
Yeah,
looks.
so I echo Tommy's sentiment of it being harder than it looks. One of the great things about Rugrats is they always said things wrong and it was always hilariously funny. Like, oh no, don't fall down there. Like, I think it's Rugrats in Paris where one of them turns around and goes, you woke up on the wrong side of the
Where's
bread.
that ice cream?
It's cool. Right, in we go. Oh, that's hole 6 out of the way. Oh, I think hole 7 is Reptar. He plays Chuckie. He cycles around into Chuckie. Yeah, it's Reptar. It's epic Reptar music. And again, this came out... it's clearly an homage to Godzilla, but it obviously came out when dinosaurs were everywhere because of flipping Jurassic Park. So,
This is the funnerest thing
might have been an
ever.
homage to that as well, somewhat. Cool. I say it was an homage to that. I mean, the series came out before Jurassic Park was a
Want some
film,
ice cream?
but
Sigh.
this game and the movie, which was about Reptar, sort of, was out after Jurassic Park was a thing. So clearly they doubled down on the dinosaur part of it. Makes sense. There we go, and that was an easy hole. Right, hole 8 is a special case. A special case indeed. Special case indeedy. While it plays this quirky music here, but you can actually... It plays Angelica, and you can go into the pyramid, which was like a cheat back in the day. For those of you that didn't know, there was like a... You used to get cheat books, and in one of the cheat books I had, it was like, yeah, you do realise, I think, it says, oh, there's a secret, you go into the pyramid, and you can find a bunch of Reptar bars. So here we go, look at that.
Come again soon. Bye-bye.
So, I think if I go right here, there's a Reptar bar. If I go left, there's a bunch more Reptar bars. See, my muscle memory of God knows how many years ago keeps me on form. Good thing there's no time limit for the golf, because you've got to go and do the golf hole in a minute.
I can do this.
So, again, the camera does not help, because it's flipping appalling.
I can do this.
And you can just hear Angelica going, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, over and over again. It's like, yes, yes, I feel great, I can win. And you can hear that noise, and what's that? I hear you say, oh my god, it's Mr. Friend! A flipping zombie robot, so... creepy
I
stuff.
really gotta change that free ice cream policy.
And I think I've got the Reptar bars. Oh, there's another one here. Cool. I think I've got enough for now. I mean, you can get lost in here for ages. Because you can obviously follow the rules of the maze. There we go, I got out. Clearly I'm better than I remember being. So there we go, that's a nice little secret for you. You know.
You don't want all that ice cream anyway. Boy, talk about phlegm.
Right, so now we've got to beat this hole, which is the penultimate hole of Ice Cream Mountain. Again, you know, leaning into the concept given by the episode, which is that, you know, Drew and Stu, the parents, were, you know, having some
Move it.
brotherly rivalry, neglecting the kids, as with a lot of Rugrats episodes. A lot of them were based around, you know, the kids just hanging around the house, but also a lot of them were like based around the parents just like not even noticing what the kids were doing. And it's like one of those things where you never quite knew with Rugrats whether it was the fact that the babies were communicating in their own language kind of thing, like goo goo gaga, or they were more intelligent than they made out. Like, that's one of those things, like where they never spoke around the adults. It was like Toy Story, never come out when everyone's around. You know, I'm not sure what they were quite going for. Probably more to do with the fact that they were just talking in goo goo gaga talk. And in the ball goes. Cool. Hole 9. 9's the last hole. This is Ice Cream Mountain Hole 9. This is completely different than the one on the episode, because in the episode they go inside the Ice Cream Mountain. You see the gingerbread man type thing there, I think. We go over in the episode, so it pays homage to it quite well, but here it's just a case of there's been those annoying pits we had before, so I think if you hit it hard enough, it goes over them all. Yeah, you don't go actually inside the Ice Cream Mountain, which is a little bit disappointing.
The Ice Cream Mountain if it takes till nap time.
Oh, nearly went in. Nearly got a hole in one. Cool. So yeah, Ice Cream Mountain. That's the end of that level. And we did it. We got loads of ice cream.
Great job, kids. Now I'm going to get you all the ice cream you can eat, because it's free.
And we got a puzzle piece. So yeah, we have 2 puzzle pieces here. We won't be doing the puzzle just yet, but yeah, that's the end of that level. Thank you for watching. A great little addition to the game. Nice episode. Remember it being quite funny, but, you know, quite a good concept. You know, actual golf. It still stands up pretty well. Not badly controlled. Thank you for watching. See you next time.